This is one of the craziest Bitcoin price predictions, not just because of the price, but because of who said it. Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. A Citibank analyst is predicting a Bitcoin price of $318,000 by the end of 2021. And this is shocking because one, the price is very high for a price prediction, even within the Bitcoin and crypto space. Rarely do we see price predictions this high in such a short period of time. And second, it was just a few years ago in 2018 that Citibank was banning credit and debit card transactions for purchasing Bitcoin. So here we are in 2020 and Citibank is making this crazy price prediction. Every time I see a headline, I always look into it a little further. And that's something that we all should do. Many times we might come across the headline and take it at face value and just move on. But always look a little further into it. And that's what we're going to do in this video. There has been a huge shift from traditional finance and from Wall Street. Of course, we know that PayPal is now offering cryptocurrency services to its US users. Also, we saw in the last few weeks that billionaire hedge fund investor Stanley Druckenmiller reported that he owns Bitcoin himself. He said, quote, "Frankly, if the gold bet works, the Bitcoin bet will work better." He also said, quote, "It has a lot of attraction as a store of value to both millennials and the new West Coast money. And as you know, they have a lot of money." In addition, legendary fund manager Bill Miller also said, quote, "I think every major bank, every major investment bank, every major high net worth firm is going to eventually have some exposure to Bitcoin or what's like it." So there has been a huge shift from traditional finance, and it seems that everyone is starting to become very bullish on Bitcoin. Now back to Citibank. What is going on here? So the Citibank analyst, Tom Fitzpatrick, a veteran fund manager at Citibank, is comparing Bitcoin to the gold market back in the 1970s. He says, quote, "It is an asset with limited supply, just like gold." And then in addition to that, he said, "It moves across borders easily and ownership is opaque." So this is not true for gold. Gold is not moved across borders easily. So over here, he is saying that Bitcoin is a store of value and it might be better than gold. And then he also says that Bitcoin has value due to the debasement of fiat currencies around the world. Trillions of dollars are being printed all over the world, debasing its value. So people will need to look to something that maintains its value, and that would be, in this case, Bitcoin. So these arguments that this analyst are bringing up, they're not new, they're not revolutionary. These are the same arguments that pretty much everyone else in the crypto space uses for why crypto is valuable. It is a great store of value. It has better properties than gold, and it's to protect a person from losing money due to debasement of their fiat money, since trillions of dollars are being printed. This is exactly why Bitcoin was created, why the white paper was written, to take away that control of the money supply, that manipulation of the money supply by governments. So this is exciting. We're having a Citibank analyst predicting a Bitcoin price of $318,000. But when things turn this bullish so quickly, you need to step back and just think about what's really going on. Does Citibank really believe this, or do they have an ulterior motive? Crypto Whale on Twitter said it best. Of course, right in the beginning, he mentions that Citibank released this report that they predict a Bitcoin price of $318,000. But this is the same bank that urged people to sell Bitcoin when it was trading under $400 in 2013. Big banks turning bullish on Bitcoin should have you worried. They have ulterior motives. Now, will we ever know what their true motive is? Probably not. But what we can do is control our actions. Every time we see this crazy bullishness, especially in this case from Citibank, looks like a major shift, we need to be a little cautious. I made a great video on 5 warning signs for the Bitcoin bull run. And I'm not just saying it's great because I made it. I really think it is an important video that everyone should watch whenever we enter these times of bullishness. So go ahead, there's a link right above. I'll leave a link in the description below. And another tool you can use is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And as we all know, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. And right now, the greed is very, very high. Does this mean the price will just decrease overnight? No, not necessarily. This is not a rule, more of a probability, but definitely something to pay attention to. So go ahead, watch that video I made on the 5 warning signs for the Bitcoin bull run. I really think it will help you because when it comes to crypto, you need to protect your money before making money. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.